Okay, so before I get to this video, I would like you to go down to my website, tradingwithrainer.com. You can just pause the screen and just copy paste this link. And go down and to this guide over here, the ultimate guide to price action trading. Alright, why I say this is because the content in this guide is a complement to whatever you're learning right now. Now you're learning about candlestick patterns, right, and how to trade them. But we don't go into the other aspect of trading like support, resistance, market structure, which is a strong complement to candlestick patterns. So all this information are in this ultimate guide to price action trading, and I highly suggest you download it because it's a complement to whatever you're learning right now. So just click this blue button, enter your email address, click this blue button, and I will send the guide to your email. So with that said, let's carry on. Okay, so in this video, we will be discussing about the piercing pattern, right? So what does it look like? It looks like the candle you're seeing right now. So let me explain to you how it works. So this one over here, you can see that the sellers are in control. The market or the price, it opened at this level. It opens here. The sellers came in, pushed price all the way down lower, and eventually it closed somewhere near the lows. So this candle is bearish, right, as the sellers has pushed price lower. So where the piercing pattern comes into play is on this second candle over here, where the market opened near the lows and the buyers push the price higher and it closed somewhere near the highs of this bullish candle. So one thing to note is that the piercing pattern is actually a variation of the engulfing pattern. In fact, right, I would say the piercing pattern is not as strong as the engulfing pattern, because if you think about this, the engulfing pattern that you've learned earlier, the candle has closed above the open of the first candle, whereas the piercing pattern only closes, right, somewhere along I would say 2/3 of the first candle. So this is still a bullish reversal candle, but it's not as strong as the engulfing pattern. Okay, so as I've said, right, a bullish reversal pattern, but it's secondary to the bullish engulfing pattern, right? Buyers are momentarily in control. The larger it is, the more significant the pattern is, right? So if the larger it is, it would become a bullish engulfing already. So again, right, this is what I'm trying to say, right? The larger a pattern is, the more significant it will be. Whereas for the piercing pattern instant, right, the larger it is, chances are it will become a bullish engulfing pattern. So let's have a look, right, at a few of these examples. So you can see that, let's see, this one over here. Okay, let me get this tool. This one over here is a piercing pattern. Notice that the candle has closed at the upper echelon of the previous candle, right? I would say the way to define whether it's a piercing pattern or not is that it has to close at least half of the previous candle, close above the halfway mark of the previous candle. Okay, so this is a piercing pattern. This one over here is a piercing pattern as well. It has closed above the halfway mark of the previous candle. Where else you can see? Let's see. This one somewhere in the middle, so let's find a better example. This is a piercing pattern, right? Price has closed more than halfway of the previous candle over here. Okay, so now that you know what it looks like, let's do a quick recap, right? A piercing pattern is a bullish reversal pattern, but it's secondary to the bullish engulfing because it tends to be smaller in size, and it doesn't close above the previous candle. Okay. Buyers are momentarily in control, and last but not least, the larger the pattern is, right, the more significant it becomes. And the most important thing is, again, don't trade these candlestick patterns in isolation. Okay, because it doesn't work that way, right? It's good to know what candlestick patterns are for, right, to tell you what's happening currently at this point in time, but it does not tell you that you should enter the trade immediately based on this pattern. I'll explain why in the later videos, but for now, just take note of this point. So with that said, I have come to the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next.